Talking Sex Live with Chet and Diane is recorded in front of a live audience. This show is for mature audiences only. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chet and Diane. I am Chet Hart.
I'm Diane Hart.
And we're here from our lovely living room, making things cozy, drinking some alcohol, and hopefully you're all quarantined and spending your night well. As always, we have our wonderful producer and our good friend, Wells. How are you doing tonight, Wells?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Chet?
Well, we're good. You know, we're still finding time to fornicate, make love. Some days we have to kind of...
Just ask you how you were.
Oh, sorry. Oh, did you not want to know about our sex life? That's what usually we do when we first start talking to you, is we go right into basically how many times and how often in different positions. How's your sex life going there, Wells?
Well, it's non-existent. I have been virtually dating this girl.
Okay. Do you have a VR headset? Do you have like VR sex at all, or?
No, we just have Zoom meetings where we talk so far.
Oh, okay. Do you do freaky stuff? I mean, do you try and do you see your do you show your genitals to her at all, or?
Not yet, at least.
No. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, is that on the plan? Do you plan to do that, or?
I mean, I would definitely be down for that. But it's not a subject that I've broached yet.
Okay.
We've only had 3 Zoom dates,
so. Well, what would we do if we were in that situation? We've had a few online stuff where we've just, whipped it out and gone at it in front of a camera and
with each other. Yeah. Well, that's after a few years.
Yeah, but you gotta warm yourself up with that, Wells. Yeah, so looking forward to a really good show. It's been 3 weeks, actually. We had to skip a week just to get back in line on things. But yeah, it's really good to be back. So do we have the old call board lighting up right now with people wanting to ask some hot questions of us? Or?
Yeah, so we have Dan Redding, and I'm absolutely fascinated how this happened. He says he got accidentally pegged at the gym and has some questions.
Okay. That's pretty...
hello?
Oh, hey, is this Dan Redding?
Yes, hi, how are you? This is Dan. Thank you so much for taking my call.
All right, yeah. You're chatting live right now. How are you doing? What can we help you with?
I'm all right. I guess a little bit confused. I'm just trying to figure out... I was accidentally pegged at the gym, and I'm trying to figure out if you know or have ever heard of pegging being in a workout regiment.
No. Well, I mean, it can be. Diane and I, we like to have some...
That's my middle name.
Yeah, Diane Mary Hart. We like to have some very sexy workouts sometimes, and where I'll be doing stuff, and she'll go down on me, or she'll be doing stuff, and then sex ensues.
Sure.
I can't say she's ever pegged me while I've been working out, and I've never heard of this in actual public place. I'm really curious on how this happened. Do you mind elaborating at all, or?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I would say it was an accidental pegging because we were both wearing masks.
Okay.
So I'm unsure if he or she, we were both wearing masks, meant to peg me.
Okay. I mean, it's...
Was your...
Go ahead.
Anus exposed then, I suppose? You were pantless?
Yeah, I was showering at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
In the shower, I see.
So...
Yeah.
What did he peg you with?
Yeah, you think
a
that...
lubricated dildo. It was a lubricated strap-on dildo.
So was it was a guy, or?
Was it a woman then? You said you didn't know?
Well, we were both wearing masks, and he or she was fully clothed. They may have had genitalia underneath the clothes. Yeah.
So you're saying it was a man who had a strap on top of his clothes while you were in the shower, and he inserted it into your anus, and it was well lubricated?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. It was a little bit confusing because at the time I was in the shower doing my usual workout of shoving a barbell vigorously in and out of my anus.
Oh, okay. So you were a little warmed up then.
Oh, yeah.
I was ready, I guess, to be pegged since, in essence, I was pegging myself.
Got it.
The odd thing to me was that he then pegged me with the dildo outside of his outside of his clothes. Oops, I'm so sorry. Made a mistake, but then tried to explain it off as a workout. So that's why I want to know if any of you have ever worked out that way before.
Oh,
can't say I have.
Got it. I mean, it must have been like
a surprise.
Like, or I mean, I guess if you were already anal banging yourself with a dumbbell, it must have felt like nothing was going in because your anus must have been really loose at that point. And so I can imagine that it was just like is that something else that's in there that's not this dumbbell? I mean, how?
It must have been much smaller than a dumbbell,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I mean, what pounds was that? Was that like a 2.5 pound dumbbell?
What dumbbell are we talking about?
Yeah.
I was using a good 15 up in there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like
I mean, the dildo was oversized. I wouldn't say massive. And no, I guess I didn't feel the dildo as much as I felt the presence behind me. The showers in Equinox are really nice.
Equinox.
Very nice. It is easy to kind of get lost in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you, if you don't mind if I asked, do you partake in like fisting at all? Do you enjoy having large things inserted into your anus, or?
Just
sure.
Okay.
Sure. I guess we would say, give me a pound, and that's really usually what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. So, I guess I'm trying to figure out what your question is.
What is the question?
Is it more, are we aware of this happening, or is this just something that you should be concerned about?
What I was trying to figure out is if I should press charges against this person that they were trying to do, because I work out in strange ways. I don't want to infringe on somebody else working out in a strange way, especially when clearly their peg was designed for somebody else.
Got it.
They didn't mean to peg me.
Well, I mean, consent, if you don't consent to that, no matter at what stage you're in, whether it's like if even if you've already said yes to someone and you say no, that's still not.
Here's another thing. I was saying yes at the time, over and over repeatedly as I sodomized myself with the 15-pound weight.
Okay, I can see the confusion then. I can see.
Chet, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Mr. Redding, you were wearing a mask in the shower?
Hey man, COVID is real everywhere.
Yes.
You can't be safe enough,
Yeah. I applaud your due diligence in doing the right thing and wearing a mask, even while you shower. And
I use a lot of hand sanitizer on the weights that I do in fact put into my ass.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Showers at Equinox are separated, so he must have come into your shower.
He did. He opened the door and he said, "Here's Johnny," and then he shoved the dildo up my ass, and I was like, "Oh, who's there? A stranger?" And he was like, "Oh, sorry. Wait." And then we were kind of like, we did the thing where we were like, we couldn't recognize each other because we were both wearing face masks,
Can't say that's ever happened to me, but
can't say that either.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you need to press charges, I guess first you should go to the people at Equinox. And you should say, "Hey, I believe I was anal raped by a man who was wearing clothes in the shower with a strap on top of his clothes, who snuck into my shower while I was pleasuring myself with a dumbbell." And hopefully they'll be able to guide you. So
here's the thing. This is just an unfortunate fact.
Yeah.
I'm the head of HR for that Equinox.
Oh, wow.
Really, I'm going to have to do a lot of paperwork twice. And
is it going to be worth it, though? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Maybe what this call was about working this out together with you guys, realizing that, hey, maybe that was a workout.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you. I mean, you obviously are in a position where you can do something about this and you can elevate it to the corporate level or even to the police. You might have access to security cameras, so you can figure out who this person was. And
I hope so.
And then
security cam that I definitely want to jerk off to it later.
Got it. Well, I mean, is it voyeurism or
floats your boat?
Yeah. Whatever your kink is, we support you. Just make sure that you do the right thing.
Safe, same,
consensual. Well, we hope we helped you out there.
Diane, thank you so much. I'll try to call back again as it all pans out. Maybe get an update at some point.
Good. I'm glad you're staying safe out there. Wear your mask and be safe. Thanks a lot. Have a good day, my friend.
Hey, get back in my ass.
Oh, still having fun there.
Yes,
I guess so.
You can never have too much fun. I mean, we're in a quarantine right now, and there's no better
like Louis C.K. He sounded like Louis C.K. I wonder if he was Louis C.K.
He might have been. Do you think he started working at an Equinox now, or Wells, or
trying to get in shape?
Been canceled, so
yeah. That's a shame.
Change his image a bit. Like nobody's gonna recognize him if he's all fit and everything.
Yeah. I mean, look at Carrot Top. I mean, that guy got ripped. I mean, he didn't have any like sexual scandals against him, probably.
No,
not that we know of, but wow. I mean, you're a connoisseur of penises at the workout place there, Wells. Have you had any kind of interactions with guys wanting to get with you while you're showering or while you're in the locker room?
One time.
Oh.
I had a guy hit on me while he was naked at an Equinox in Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Was he erect, though?
He was not.
Okay, well, that's good. Because that would have been creepy.
Was it more of like a sexual thing, or was it like, hey, let's go get coffee?
Mm-hmm. No, it was a sexual
Oh, okay. So, well, at least he was flaccid, but what did you do? Did you just say, hey, I'm flattered, but no, or...
Well, I mean, he was very sexually forward, but he was polite. He wasn't trying to force something in my anus.
Oh, that's good.
That was the case with Mr. Redding.
Yeah, no, it was unfortunate. I feel as a man, if you're not, I mean, if you're a heterosexual man, if you're hit on by a guy, some guys get really offended, but it's more about just what would you do if a female hit on you that you weren't attracted to. You wouldn't be like, fuck you, get out of here, because you're gay. A lot of guys do that, but it's more about, hey, I'm flattered, but no, thank you.
No, I respectfully declined, and that was the end of it.
Okay, that's good for you. Good for you, man. So, and then he was fine with it and walked away, or?
Yeah, he was fine with it.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I frequent the Abbey a lot, so I'm used to getting hit on by guys.
Oh, yeah. I've been hit on by guys, too, as well.
Me too.
I'm more of a feminine.
Yeah,
you're a female, Diane. Okay, so, do we got somebody else on the old, the caller board there, Wells?
We have another caller. Her name is Martha. She's from Michigan. Interesting that she's from a swing state because she's embarrassed to admit that though she is a very staunch Democrat, she can only orgasm by looking at pictures of Donald Trump.
Oh, wow. That's
interesting.
That's very interesting. Hi, you're talking talking sex live
with Chet and Diane.
I got a little bit of this. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
Oh, this is Martha. Hey.
Oh, hey Martha. We heard about your problem. You want to go ahead and explain a little bit, or?
I mean, it's so embarrassing. I never in a million years would ever vote for Donald Trump. I mean, he just disgusts me. He's a horrible human being, and he is ruining our country, and I have to look at pictures of him if I want to get off.
Oh, crazy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we can't... I'm sorry if I said crazy. That was my mistake. It's just, I haven't heard that. And, he's just somebody who also, like yourself, I get disgusted by. But people have different kinks. Maybe Donald Trump sparked something that that you find sexy, something that happened. I mean, was your dad like a strong man? Was he a powerful person in your life, at least?
He had a bad suntan, maybe.
Yeah, weird hair.
No, he didn't have a bad, but I did have an uncle who had a really bad suntan. You could see it in summer.
Got it. I mean, were you attracted to your uncle at all, or?
Well, I wasn't attracted to him, but you know, he'd slap my ass in the kitchen every once in a while.
Or,
wow.
Okay. I'm sorry. Some unwanted things that you probably shouldn't have been doing. That's understandable. I mean, are you trying to not be turned on by Trump? Is that something that you're looking to do, or is it? I mean,
that's exactly what my question is. I need to know how I can get off to something else because this is just ripping apart my soul.
Got it. That's a tough one, but I think we could go ahead and dive into this.
Any celebrities you find attractive?
Yeah, or like what about Harvey Weinstein? Does he do it for you?
No, not Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, he's
Orlando
kind of the same.
Bloom?
Oh, there you go.
There you
but
go.
I mean, he's kind of the opposite of Trump. But you're saying that only Trump.
I mean, none of them do it for me. I'm just saying, like, objectively, Orlando Bloom is a very attractive man.
Yeah, but you can't orgasm by looking at a picture of him like you can with Donald Trump.
Trumpinator, yeah.
Oh, and it's interesting because it doesn't matter if it's a picture of him when he's younger or a picture of him when he's older.
Huh.
They both will work for me, but just nobody else.
Interesting.
And interestingly enough, on Pornhub there are plenty of videos of people pretending to be Donald Trump and having sex with people, but that doesn't do it for me either.
Really, it has to be real pictures of the Drumpf.
A Drump?
The Drumpf. DRUMPF.
Yes. Is your whole family Democratic?
Yeah, every single one of us. I'm so ashamed. There's a deep shame with it.
Maybe it's just a rebellion.
Yeah, it might be a rebellion against your family members that you know.
My family, they're activists. You know, we've always gone to like picket lines and things like that. I mean, they would just die if they knew that this was going on.
Yeah, I mean that might just be it right there. Maybe it's something more about you rebelling, and it's and that's a fetish. I can't remember the type of the fetish, but it's more about being rebellious that turns you on, going and doing bad things to get turned on. Have you tried to rebel in other ways? Maybe that's a good way. If you really want to get the same turn on, to get that same kink satisfied, but without having it be Trump, have you tried to do other things that you feel is bad or naughty when you're trying to get have sex? Or
oh wow, you know, I'm so obsessed with that. I haven't been.
Okay.
But, like, maybe if I do something else that's naughty that I shouldn't do, maybe it'll get it out of my food.
Okay. So we have some
cats that are
getting
right
into
now.
a box right now that is very loud. But so I apologize. So what are some things that you feel are wrong, or like that's not illegal? Like I mean I don't want you going out like robbing a store or like murdering people. That would be a little messed up.
Hair, women that cut their hair very, very short.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe Scarlett Johansson with a pixie cut?
Yeah. Halle Berry is very sexy.
Okay, yeah. I can definitely try that. I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what are some other things that you find is just like a rebellious type of thing that you would feel wrong if you were to watch or look at this thing?
Oh, probably the reunion episode of 90210.
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
man. Rest in peace, Luke Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make it extra wrong.
Yeah.
Jerking off to a guy that's dead.
You,
Can you call it jerking off? I was going to ask about that. Now, as a woman, do I call it jerking off?
I don't know, Diane, what do you call it when...
Flicking my bean?
Flicking your bean. It's a good one.
I don't like that.
Pushing your button.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Polishing the pearl.
I guess.
Polishing the pearl.
Maybe.
One that's ladylike.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
there's nothing offensive in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think clitorises are beautiful, and
That's
so are
good.
pearls, and
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's all you're doing. Yeah, well, hopefully you can try out some of those things. Right?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try polishing my pearl
Mm-hmm.
to pictures of Scarlett Johansson with a pixie cut. Is this what
Good
we
choice.
decided on?
I would have made
Yeah.
the same choice.
I think I jerked
Mhm.
off to that last week, actually.
Mhm.
So,
Me too.
well,
Me too.
Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna go get right on that.
well, Martha, thank you very much, and make sure to vote blue come November, because we don't want you to have this fetish anymore. So, with at least with Trump. So, yeah. All right,
You're surely right. I will never not vote blue.
got it. All right, have a good night there, Martha. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't. That guy Trump just makes my penis go inverted. Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
It gets so frustrated. It goes inside my body.
Yeah. I remember when we were in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Pornhub videos of
Oh,
Donald Trump. Like, normally I would never fat shame someone, but since he's such a horrible person, like, who wants to jerk off to that fat fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
Body.
Well, obviously Martha did, but if you just search Pornhub, like, there is a lot of creative videos.
We saw
The Grinch. And
yeah.
it scarred me forever, but they did a fantastic job.
Great acting.
Great. I mean, the makeup on the
So
Grinch
good.
alone was
So
amazing.
good.
He looked like the Grinch.
And he fucked someone.
He did. Cindy Lou, I believe it was.
Yeah, he fucked Cindy Lou,
which was a little disturbing.
Which was really disturbing, but it was... Yeah, she wasn't 4, she was like 18,
She was 18 though.
but she looked exactly like Cindy Lou Who, and man, oh man, I can never watch that movie again.
Nope.
So, what also disturbed me, though, Wells, is that when the Grinch pulled out his penis, it wasn't green and hairy, it was just a flesh-colored dick.
Everything else was
and
green.
It's like, how is this possible?
Well, I don't know what would be more disturbing, if it was just a human penis or if it's a Grinch penis.
I'm pretty sure I wanted to see, a
the
Grinch
makeup, too.
penis. I wanted to see a bunch of fur on his dick.
Yes.
Because we all look at that creature like, what
They
is down
committed to
there?
the makeup dead on, perfect
Yeah.
makeup, and the balls weren't anything Grinch-like.
No, nothing. It was like,
disappointed
all
there.
right, you broke the fourth wall there.
They did.
I'm not buying this anymore. I
No.
was all in. I was like, yeah,
No.
this is the Grinch, and he's having sex with all these who's in Whoville.
Oh my god.
And man, oh man, as soon as that dick came out, I was like, nope, this is now a Pornhub video. I'm out of it. So
Just took you out.
yeah,
It did.
yeah. There's an Addams Family one that we watched.
That one was a little disturbing.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Showing up to a porn set 4 hours before the shoot to do all that makeup.
Yeah, no, but I really feel that this guy was actually an actor.
He was a good actor.
That he just happened to
stumble on porn.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm going to be in full makeup, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take. No one will know who I am, so actually, I'm going to go refill my drink. So go ahead and chat with Wells real quick here. So.
Yeah, it was quite an amazing experience to see that.
And Chet just shoved his crotch right into the camera.
He did? Oh, yes, he did. Well, he had to stop the cats from making noise with this box, too, in the corner. They were getting all into everything.
Okay, Wells, who else do we have upcoming on this on our program here tonight?
I have Brian. He has a question about keeping his clothes on during sex.
Ooh.
Keeping them on.
Oh, man, that's amazing. I like to hear this. So, hello, you're chatting live, or Talking Sex Live with Chet and Diane. Who do we have the pleasure of talking to tonight?
Hey there, guys. This is Brian. How are you?
Oh, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
That is a sexy voice.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I am getting a little wet.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, a few years ago, I got bit in the throat by a snake, so my vocal cords were permanently paralyzed at this octave, so I cannot change my voice.
Very
From
nice.
here nor there.
Kind of like a Humphrey Bogart thing going on.
Yeah. It's like with a little bit of Jimmy Cagney mixed in.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, a little bit of, sexy.
Well, I appreciate that. It's nice to be appreciated.
Yeah.
And to feel sexy.
So I didn't catch your name. What was your name again?
I was so distracted by that.
Yeah.
My name is Brian Park.
Brian
Park. Okay. So what can we help you with tonight, Brian?
About 7 years ago, I got into a kerfuffle with a pack of raccoons outside of my hunting cabin.
Oh.
And they mauled up my chest pretty bad.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. They
got to me. They played games of tic-tac-toe on my chest with their claws, and there was no winner. There was just one loser, and that was me. So ever since then, I've been a little insecure about removing my undergarments in the top half of my torso. I am an avid dater. I am on all of the social media dating apps, Bumble, Tinder, Swiper.
Swiper?
App called Gladys that sets you up with elderly, overweight women. Big on Gladys.
Okay.
I'm also on I'm on a couple of message boards where you just post an address and you meet up and do it. My problem here, let me get to the meat and potatoes of this question. I don't like taking my shirt off and showing my scars when I'm getting down to it. I want to leave my shirt on during intercourse.
Got it.
I date a lot of women that for some reason need that skin on skin, like they're newborn babies or something.
Right.
I completely understand. So you do want to have your shirt off, right? Is this something that?
No, I would prefer to leave as much clothing as possible. I mean, I actually have it now down to a system where I can make a little cubby hole in my jeans, pull my hot dog out, and that's all that needs to be exposed. Basically, it's just 4.5 to 6 inches of human skin, and the rest is Hanes cotton, Levi denim, Dickie brand socks, my Red Wing boots, my gloves made by Die Hard, my hat, which is a replica 1984 Detroit Tigers World Series championship baseball hat. I like to leave that all on.
Yeah.
Very detailed.
And I will occasionally wear a Phantom of the Opera mask because the right side of my face is all scarred due to a curious incident I had with a hornet's nest. I went face first into a hornet's nest a few years back.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I honestly think scars are sexy.
Yeah.
I always preferred the Phantom of the Opera guy to the other guy.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, to Raoul. You preferred the Phantom to Raoul.
Yes, I did.
Wow. Now that's I don't meet a lot of people like you on my apps.
I'm
there's
sorry
one
to hear
called
that.
Curtains. I'm on Curtains. That's musical theater only. You swipe the curtains aside, open the curtains, and you match with somebody. And I'm on that 4 or 5 nights a week, but there ain't nobody like you. Most of the women that see me that I meet on Curtains, they scream. Because my picture does not look like what I really look like.
That's sad. Well, you shouldn't cheat yourself. There's somebody out there who will want to be with you. Well, first, if you do want to keep your clothes on, you can just say that. Say, hey, I like to have sex with my clothes on, and I can guarantee you there's another woman who's out there who feels the same way. If you want to go ahead and continue to date girls who might not be comfortable with clothes on, I would suggest trying to find ways to be comfortable with your clothes off. I don't know if it's something that you're up for. I had a huge scar that I covered up with a tattoo, and that was just my choice. I just got tired of looking at it.
I did try the body ink route. I only have 2 fingers left on I've got a thumb on my left hand, and I've got a pinky finger on my right.
And it's the scars that you're concerned about. Okay.
That was from an unfortunate mix-up with a litter of kittens, but they were bobcat kittens.
Okay.
That does make sense.
I dipped my hands in honey. I used to play this prank with the girls at summer camp. I called it honey hands. I dipped my hands in honey, and I would just go try and tickle them. While I put my hands in honey, I got honey mitts on. I'm out looking for girls to tickle. There's no girls, but there is a newborn litter of bobcats, and they just feasted on my fingers like they were hot dogs at a Dodger game.
Got it. Wrong place in the wrong time, yeah.
Pretty nasty stuff. So anyway, a few years back, I went to a friend of mine named Blade, who does tattoos, and I asked him to do some of those optical illusion 3D tattoos on my hands to give me the illusion of fingers. So depending on how I positioned my nubs, you would see fingers coming out. And, you know, he did that, but it ended up being something pretty disgusting. I don't know if you guys, when you were kids, did your parents ever boil hot dogs for you, then slice up half the hot dog to make it look like an octopus?
No. I always ate my wiener whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they used to do that. My mom used to do that for us. She'd boil the hot dog. She'd slice the bottom half up to look like an octopus. That's basically what my hands look like now. 2 well-boiled hot dogs with octopus legs sticking out. So.
Oh my. Poor man.
I'm pretty insecure. I mean, all around, I'd say most parts of my body are not intact. I only have one ass cheek. I got another ass cheek gone due to an unfortunate scrape with a falcon. I insulted a falcon in front of his kids, and he just dive bombed at my right ass cheek, pecked it clean off. So it's like one hump. It's like a one hump camel.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's incredible.
I am crying. I feel so bad for you, man. I'm so sorry.
Hey, brother, you know what? If I had any more tears left to cry, I'd cry them right there with you. But my tear ducts are unfortunately gone. They were pecked out. They were pecked out by a squirrel. I got into a shouting match with a squirrel on New Year's Day in 2007. He had said some things that I felt were racially insensitive. I called him out. We met up on the street, squared up, and he punched out both of my tear ducts. So unfortunately, I can't cry tears anymore.
But you know what, sir? Your stories alone should be a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And each one of your scars or deformities, you should be proud of those, and you should tell every woman that you're with all of those things. And majority of the girls on these apps would probably want to sleep with you more. I don't know.
I would think so.
Diane,
Can I add something?
Wow.
Yeah, yes, go.
I think it's also worth noting that Christine chose to be with the Phantom in the sequel to Phantom of the Opera. So, you know, you can still find love.
No kidding. No kidding.
Deformed.
I did not know that. What is that called?
I've never seen the sequel to that.
Love Never Dies.
I think it would be like the Phantom of the improv team. I don't know.
I'm gonna see that now after this.
No, yours is better. Well, there you go. Women will choose
people we feel sorry for,
or just personality. You can guarantee you there's a woman out there who's looking for a rough, gristled man who's burly and who can take a punch, and you've taken more than just a punch, my friend.
Hey guys, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who's got 2 fingers, 3 toes, half a nose, 1.5 eyes, 3 hairs sticking out of his head like French fries in a McDonald's bag, and most his teeth? It feels like $1 million.
Let's say it's you, my friend.
Yes.
Answer is me.
Wow, man. I feel like I've grown a little bit tonight, like a lot, because we've talked to you. Brian, thank you.
I appreciate you guys. This is my favorite show.
Oh, thank you.
I never had the courage to call in before, but
beautiful man.
Please call back. Let us know how your relations are going and if you're successful, because we do feel that you can find someone special in your life. We really do.
All right. I will.
All right. Have a good night there, Brian.
Take care.
Take care. Be safe, my friend.
Good night.
I love you both.
I love you, man. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wells. Wow. Have you heard a story like that before?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, really, only the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, well, that didn't even compare. Like that was
not compared.
That was like a comic strip, Phantom of the Opera, compared to that guy. Man, oh man.
Well, every phantom can find their Christine if they put them in their lair and put them in a spell with a song.
Yeah, singing.
That is true.
Yes,
That's
yes,
great.
Yes.
And that guy's voice, man, that was almost like singing an opera. He was gruff. Man, that was a man's man right there.
Very sexy voice.
Yeah, I bet he could still like cut down a tree or swap out a carburetor or something like that.
Oh yeah, just chop it down with an axe in his mouth.
That was great. Wells, I think we'll probably if we're done with all the callers tonight. Thanks again for tuning in here. We might do another bit we might do Diane showing certain activities to help enhance.
Oh yes, certain activities.
Enhance your sexual wellness, such as like massages or other things like that in our next show. So in 2 weeks, make sure to tune in for that. Wells, do you have anything to add? Or
in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make.
That's right, man. That's beautiful. So that's a good place to end it. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night and stay safe out there.
Take care, everybody.